Yo, welcome everyone. After bouncing almost exactly at the golden pocket, Bitcoin is now trying to get back in the horizontal range, and this right here is exactly how they trap you. Let me explain. Now, first you're going to see, in our previous videos, we talked about the first important support level where we went from the swing low back towards the swing high. The first golden Fibonacci ratio came in almost exactly at 76,500 US dollars, where personally, of course, I did fire another brand new long or buy trade. Because Bitcoin right here went lower, I was stopped out on my long position, and the next one that I was interested in is going to be a long or a buy trade at the bottom golden Fibonacci ratio at approximately 75,600 US dollar area. And yes, at least as right now, I did open a brand new long position, not only on Bitcoin, also on Ethereum and also on XRP. However, with this entire push towards the upside we are right now experiencing, I already took some profits off the table at the first important area of resistance. And of course, yes, the first level was definitely the bottom of our horizontal range. So how do they actually trap you? If you potentially entered a long position at the first golden Fibonacci ratio, usually people simply get scared to re-enter a position if the setup is still valid. Sure, we went lower, but the thing is, another golden Fibonacci ratio, an even bigger support level right here, was hit. And of course, usually, if people go with a long position right here, they are scared to re-enter a position slightly lower at a much better price. And right now, with this entire rotation back up, some people are actually not involved in a long or a buy trade, especially if right now we are going to continue higher. Now, additionally, remember about another level we talked about in our yesterday's video. I was going on the 30-minute time frame, connecting our lower highs with a trendline resistance, and of course, if broken towards the upside, it is definitely going to be the first local bullish Bitcoin indication. Bitcoin broke the level after again hitting the golden Fibonacci ratio, and right now for sure, we are getting right here a beautiful rotation back towards the upside. So far, we are trading exactly at the bottom of our horizontal range, but not only that, what we are right now going to do. In our range, usually, the most important levels are volume levels, right? So, we simply can go with our fixed range volume profile, measuring the entire upper price section, and yes, at least at the moment, Bitcoin is trying to see the acceptance above the value area low, which of course, it is going to be by itself already some kind of a bullish indication. Additionally, we go on the 30-minute time frame, we go with the anchored VWAP, and we anchor it exactly at this specific high. And it really does seem like that we are currently being exactly at the anchored VWAP, almost exactly at the bottom of the range, and almost exactly at the value area low. So again, if we start pushing right now higher, the next important target is then definitely going to be the value area high right here at approximately 78,500 US dollars. And later in the video, I'm going to show you exactly why this specific area right here is definitely going to be a very important one. Now, additionally, zooming out, let's just say on the 1 hour time frame, clearly you can see that even if we don't go with our channel here, even if we don't go with our anchored VWAP, where we are as right now, it is the first important area of resistance, connecting our previous lows with the recent highs. Now, it seems like that this area has been respected quite nicely in the past. Support level right here, support level right here, resistance right here, and also right now where we are, it is going to be another important area of resistance. So let's see if in the upcoming hours, Bitcoin is going to be able to reclaim this specific level towards the upside. It is definitely going to be a sign of strength, and only in this scenario, we are going to look for our higher target. But at the area where we are, we might even start forming some kind of a bullish pattern. Before we do talk about that, I would really appreciate if you right now smash up the like button, because 600 likes are definitely possible, but also thank you for subscribing to the channel. Right now, let me show you exactly what bullish pattern Bitcoin might start forming in the upcoming hours if, for example, right here, we are going to get some kind of a rejection back towards upside. We are going to go right here with our head and shoulders. We can simply identify some kind of the left shoulder right here. We got only a few hours ago the head, and right now, if there is going to be a rejection back down, right shoulder, and only in this scenario, we could be looking for a higher low and continuation back towards the upside. And the target of this inverse head and shoulders pattern can can be measured from the head right here all the way up towards the neckline, putting the trend line on the potential breakout. And it does look like that if this pattern is going to break towards the upside, we might even talk about another higher high, because the target right here is going to come in very close towards this specific area to approximately 79,500 US dollars. So let's right now see if potentially Bitcoin right here, it is going to be able to get some kind of the acceptance back above the neckline and only then continue higher. Later in the video, I definitely want to show you exactly why, overall speaking, I would still like to get right here another rotation back towards the upside. But first of all, let's talk about our next target. If right now Bitcoin is actually going to be able to see the acceptance back into our horizontal range, the level is going to be a beautiful one, simply because we can right here again measure the entire volume of the range here, and you can notice that the value area high, it is going to come in at approximately 78,500 US dollars. Now also, when I do zoom out on the 1 hourly time frame, measuring even more price action here, the value area high, it also does look like another one, it is going to come in exactly at this specific area. But also right now, we are simply going to go with our high term time frame areas of resistances, and yes, another daily level on Bitcoin is going to land almost exactly at our value area high. So definitely, if we go right now higher, if we do see right here the acceptance back above the value area low, bullish Bitcoin indication, let's look for higher targets. And the first important one is then definitely going to be the daily level and the value area high. If broken towards the upside, no, to be honest, I wouldn't really be paying attention to the target of our inverse head and shoulders pattern. In my opinion, in this scenario, we are going to look right here for another higher high. But also right now, pay attention to see exactly what other people have been doing in the market right now for the past few days. You can clearly see Bitcoin yesterday has been going quite sideways at this specific area, but the CVD indicator, as you can see, has been going lower and lower and lower. Yesterday, at this specific zone, we were already getting bullish CVD divergence, and also right now, the exact same story. Bitcoin is right now getting a push towards the upside, but the CVD indicator right here, it is getting a very small lower low. So this right here is simply going to be another bullish Bitcoin indication, because simply it is going to be a bullish divergence or bullish absorption, which again, it is going to be a bullish Bitcoin indication. So right now, very simply, the next question is going to be, are we going to get the acceptance above the value area low or not? Because if so, we can definitely then look for another quite a nice push towards the upside. And also right now, another reason why ideally I would like to see higher targets is because of the Bitcoin liquidation heat map. Now, pay attention on the 3-day time frame, where the biggest liquidations of Bitcoin are going to come in exactly above this specific high right here at approximately 78,400 US dollars. Now, what we said before, this area is an important one because of our value area high. But also right now, zooming out even further on the 1-week time frame, the story is going to be very similar. The biggest liquidations of Bitcoin are going to be exactly above the recent highs, but also not only on the 1 week, we can be zooming out even further on the 2-week time frame, where you can now see the biggest liquidations on the Bitcoin liquidation heat map on quite a high term time frame are coming in exactly above the recent high. So I would say like that, overall speaking, ideally, I would still like for Bitcoin to actually get right here another rotation back towards the upside. Now, of course, if we are going to get a dump right here, I already took some profits off the table on all of my long trades right here, and the next trade that I'm going to right here be paying attention to is going to be another long position at another very important area of support. Again, if Bitcoin right here does get another rotation back down. And yes, I'm going to show you exactly what can be our next long position slightly later. Right now, if you want to trade with us, take an advantage of the free 20,000 US dollar bonus without KYC and without VPN using the SEC link down below, because right now on B2Nix, you register, you deposit, you're already going to get a very nice futures bonus right here, but also the more you're going to trade, the bigger rewards you're going to get, including a brand new iPhone 17 and an iPhone 17 Pro Max. But also, the better you're going to trade, the bigger rewards you're going to get using the first link down below after you register and after initial deposit. So if you're looking right here for another trade, why not taking an advantage of the free bonus? But also right now, what is going to be our first important support area if Bitcoin right here right now, it is actually going to get another push towards downside. side. Very, very simply, what I'm actually right here going to do. Let's go with another Fibonacci retracement from our swing low back towards the swing high. And you can right to see another golden Fibonacci ratio on Bitcoin might be coming in slightly lower at approximately 75,500 US dollar area. And this specific golden Fibonacci ratio actually, it is actually aligning very, very nicely with another major trend line area of support. So I would actually say like that, very, very simple. Bitcoin does get the acceptance back in the range right now. We are then looking for another rotation back up. Potentially also again, as we said before, we might be looking right here for an inverse head and shoulders pattern. But the best long position I see right now on the chart, it is definitely going to be if we get right here a bigger push down. Of course, in this scenario, I do get stopped out on my long trades right here at break even. But again, I have already paid myself a little bit at the area where we are. And then the golden Fibonacci ratio and a major trendline area of support, it is going to be right here. In my opinion, the next best buying opportunity, looking for a long position right here, stop loss below our support level. So definitely a very simple trade. If Bitcoin potentially right here, right now, it is going to get another push down. But also right now, when we do go with the exponential moving averages on the 1 hour time frame, we were able to get a bearish cross only a few hours ago. But to be honest, at least in my opinion, this right here is not really going to be a major red flag. On the 2 hourly and also on the 4 hourly time frame, we are still moving in a very nice uptrend. So overall speaking, ideally, as we said before, we can still be looking right here for another push up for Bitcoin to liquidate as much people as possible from the entire crypto market, because right here on the 2-week liquidations heat map, the biggest liquidations are definitely going to come in exactly above the recent highs. But also right now, if you do ask me what is going to be the best long position on Ethereum, very simply, the next very nice price target right here, it is going to be the anchored VWAP aligning with the liquidity level at approximately 2,247 US dollars. So very simply, if Bitcoin right now, it is going to get a bigger push down, hitting the golden pocket, hitting the trendline area of support, very simply, pay attention towards this specific liquidity level on Ethereum at 2,250 US dollars, where potentially also, of course, you might be looking to enter another long or buy trade. That is right why, if you want to trade with us, take advantage of the free 20,000 US dollar bonus, no KYC and no VPN, using the SEC link down below. You register, you deposit, you're already going to get a beautiful free bonus right here, but also the more you're going to trade and the better you're going to trade, the bigger rewards you're going to get using the SEC link down below. But also right now, thank you for smashing up the like button.